Hey, it's your girl Fresh, and this is the Figure It Out podcast.
I'm your host, Brian G.
I thought we were starting at 2.
Girl,
Hi guys, it's Alexis Pranay.
Solid says, once again, back at it.
and we have a special guest here,
I am Goddess Fresh.
the vajacial master.
She's like, I don't know which camera.
I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking. Oh,
You're
gotcha.
right.
Okay. I'm like, that doesn't seem like it's looking this way. Okay. Hey, you guys. My name is Goddess Fresh. I am CEO of PHresh Box, owner of PHresh Box V Spa, and curator of the Elite Sip and Shop. I am the Yoni Queen.
Ooh.
Okay, multi-talented, Bojack
Yoni
Shoot.
Drop
Queen.
a mic, the Yoni Queen.
Bam, crossing over more than Dre. You got all these business ventures and shit going on.
I
so
am.
Which one we want to go into first? Tell us about the spa. What's the spa like?
Okay, so the spa is it's right here in South Florida in Sunrise. It is a V spa initially, but it's growing. So I do Brazilian wax, vajacials, which is basically facials for the vagina.
Right, we're gonna go into that because that kind of fucked me up.
I will say she does great work.
I got some questions.
I've appreciated some of your work.
What you mean you appreciated it?
Hey, you gonna learn. You gonna know real soon.
I seen her work firsthand. Some good stuff. Like a drug deal. I was
Exactly.
Yes.
like,
Listen, it's all in these hands. It's these hands.
So what does a vajacial? Did I say that right? A vajacial. What does that entail? Because when you said it, it kind of fucked me up, and I had to think about it. And I was like, this ain't no regular like waxing or nothing like that, right? This is the whole nine. You connecting the dots, dotting the I's,
Yes.
crossing the T's. Okay, all
Yes.
just, genitals, right?
Overall, so initially, like I was doing just all feminine, but then I realized, well, this doesn't make any sense. There's no balance in this, because even with taking care of ourselves with like female parts and our vaginas, I don't know how I should cook stuff. So with our vaginas, that
keep it
means
100.
interacting with men as well. So that did have to incorporate that. But the vajacials it consists of exfoliating the skin. Any extraction. So if you have ingrown hairs, blackheads, any textures that needs to come out, then we go ahead and do that. I do use a natural jelly mask. And depending on your skin, because everyone's different, it can either hydrate, it can help with discoloration, it can calm and soothe. So if you have like redness, that means that your skin is inflamed, so it can calm and soothe with the jelly mask. I use like a LED to infuse all of those medicinal reasons deeper into your pores. And then, I go ahead and I use like a toner, get your pH back to what it needs to be, hydrate it. Because a lot of times, the problem with our skin when it comes to our genitals, our feminine parts, is that we're not hydrating it.
That's true.
Because you can't put lotion down there.
Right. Yeah.
And so
That just
strips
blew my
you
mind.
from your moisture.
Right.
He say that just.
Anytime a pussy dry, you just pour a bottle of water on.
Yeah.
All Fresh Box.
Or
Or
fresh
Fresh
box.
Box.
All fresh box.
Trademark.
I'm gonna need to keep some of that in the car. Just hold on, I got you, baby.
So your product, is it more like a oil or what is it?
Oil based, I would say,
Mhm.
if you had to refer to something. Basically, the products, it has no chemicals, one. So it doesn't lather. It's the first non-lathering genital or feminine wash. And like I said, it is patented. So I created
Trademark.
something that don't even
That's what I'm
exist
talking
yet. It's trademark, all of that. It's protected. So it's that, but it has added benefits. So it's a holistic overall wellness. So for the ladies, the cleansers, like it cleanses, tightens, and moisturizes the vagina.
Titans.
I ain't never heard no guy complaining no clean, tight pum pum or wet pum
Right
pum.
now, boy.
Never heard no guy
Tightens?
complain of that.
That's a
I like
first.
them a little
I
looser,
ain't-
but
I mean, it's not gonna be
A
it
little
can
looser.
get to the virgin if you do some
You know what I'm
stuff.
saying?
I want my shit.
You want it comfy.
One bedroom.
You want it comfy.
Yeah, comfy.
No car.
But what if it's slippery?
Not a studio
it's slippery
apartment.
while it still got some grip.
Yeah, but you feel me? You don't want the sink in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? It's too much overlap. You know? Well, but that's it. Listen, we branching off.
Okay. What the hell are you talking about? This man like, hey man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all boys. I need more room. I need you to hit these streets.
You ain't been hanging out enough for me?
What?
She's not well experienced.
Oh, you
that's
know, I have
neither
a question
here nor
though about the pH. How do you get your products to is it, because you know, every vagina is different. So how do you get your products to basically work for every vagina?
So I am
That's a great question.
It is an amazing question. I love it.
You love vaginas.
I do.
I like that you digging into my mind right now. I love it.
So you feel me? I'm asking the questions that people don't want to ask.
For sure. So basically, I'm really science geeky. Okay, I love science. I love chemistry. I love all of these things. Okay, so there's a pH scale that goes from 1 to 14, even higher. But the basis is a 1 to 14. 7 being neutral, which is water. Right? Water is a 7. Yeah. Above 7 is alkaline. Below 7 is acidic.
Okay.
Right? Your skin and your body's ideal pH is from a 4.5 to a 5.5. So that means that it is acidic.
For men and women?
Everyone. A human being, skin and every human.
Okay.
It's 4.5 to 5.5.
You got battery acid?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. How do you determine that?
So they got orange.
I'm interested.
It's the skin. It's like basically like your DNA, the making of the skin. You know. So with that means it's acidic. That means that even water is not ideally just supposed to keep your skin how it needs to be. So when doctors will tell you, like, just use water, don't use soap, it's like, well, water just don't cut it, especially in Florida. Like, I need to be fresh.
They be a little on the paler side when they say that.
That's all I'm going to say.
They be a little pale when they say that. Just use water.
Yes, absolutely. I agree.
As a man,
but I feel
nutsack do be stank.
You have to go further than that. I feel like they use that as like a neutral thing to suggest to be on the safe side, but also not going against like soap, the makers of soap. So
how do you feel about soap? Like all soap?
Yeah, no, big soap.
You ain't trying to go against the game. You ain't trying to have gain and
I ain't trying to have Dove
all up in your ass, boy.
Exactly.
They hitting us with DMA
exactly.
Let Irish Springs get on your ass. Like, who's this bitch? Fresh Box.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. That when she see a black van chase her around and shit. Right. Exactly.
Man, look here.
She like, I'm ready.
It can't be that hard.
I done thought about this before we got here.
She like, I'm ready.
I done thought all the legalities are covered. So, but with that being said, you have like natural like herbs, plants, roots.
All about the natural herbs.
Right.
And plants, right.
That can basically take care of every part of your body, right? And some of them are acidic. You have lemon. That is more acidic. You have apple cider vinegar.
Oh, I love apple cider vinegar. That is acidic.
Right. But and those things are good for you, you know? So it's just a matter of mixing different things, you know, to go ahead and get it to do that. But each individual herb and natural ingredient has their own benefits as well. Like their medicinal person, and such a wide range of what each one can go ahead and give your body. So it's like a one-stop shop. Cleanse, tighten, moisturize. You're not supposed to put a lot of stuff on your vagina anyway.
Right. Do you
not
think...
supposed to put a lot of stuff on your dick anyway.
You hear that? All that whipped cream and all that extra stuff y'all be making us do.
That's why I be afraid to do that shit. I be scared. What if we get lost in there? You know what I'm saying? Then
you get lost in some booty.
No, I don't know. That's exactly what you meant.
Yeah, that's not what I meant at all.
Wait. I feel like we're going Kevin Gates, and that's not what I meant. I mean, you can definitely eat a coochie, and the booty's there. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's undeniable.
Just lick the booty.
Why would you want to lick the booty?
You know what?
Why wouldn't you?
You're not eating no groceries.
You eat the booty.
I dibble dabble.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I do. It ain't no shame in my game. What Trick Daddy said? Trick Daddy said your parents taught you when you come in the house, you say hello to everybody there.
I have a question though. Since we're talking about vaginas, are you supposed to use a different soap for your vagina than your butt?
Well, the thing is, you're not supposed to use soap at all.
Okay.
So the reason why you're not supposed to use soap at all, well, everything gotta be fresh.
You clean your butt.
And let's talk about dibbling dabbling. You want both of them to be fresh. You don't want one non-fresh.
I'm gonna say what every man here is not gonna say.
You gotta clean your butt.
There's a lot of men that stand in the shower and just hold their cheeks.
Listen, I can't speak on that. That's some
you gotta get that rag and get in there.
If a girl come and want to take a shower with you, you're not gonna do it.
That is some trenches shit. I don't know nothing about that.
Brian, you gotta get your rag and get in there. What are you talking about?
What you mean, bro? I never said that I didn't do it.
I didn't say it was me.
I just said some men do the butterfly. They just open it up.
So how you know that though? You seen it done before, or you did it yourself?
I ain't never been to jail before, but I assume that's how they take baths.
Oh man.
So go ahead.
Yeah, the butt and the vagina. How do your product can it be used to clean both? Because
yes.
Okay.
Yes. So that we go back to the skin and body.
Right.
You know, your skin is covering your entire vessel.
Right.
So basically, once you figure out what's gonna make it acidic, if it works on your skin has different. Like this is the thickness over here that's good on my arm. That same skin type is not what I got on my vagina nor my face. Right? So, you know, in the more sensitive areas, you want to make sure that you're cautious. So I feel like with my vagina, it's extra sensitive.
Mine too.
And is my anal ass, everything is sensitive too.
Yeah.
Everything about me is sensitive. I be acting like it sometimes, but it's sensitive.
Are you a Cancer?
No, I am a Sagittarius, honey.
Oh, okay.
We just don't show it.
She said, "Don't try her with being no water sign."
My bad, man.
I am a fire sign. Everything about me feisty. You can't tell you.
Yeah, you right. You running this conversation.
But you know that's true. That's true because I get facials done, and she made a point. She was like, "Are you going to basically you have to treat your face how you would treat your vagina. And,
Absolutely.
you know, you can't use the same soap everywhere."
She's brilliant.
Yeah,
she is very brilliant.
So I was like,
you cannot.
You're right.
You know what makes soap like suds, lather, foam?
No.
It's an ingredient called sodium hydroxide. And sodium hydroxide is very alkaline. Sodium hydroxide is also called lye. So the same thing that is in laundry detergent, you're basically using in your soap.
That's in shampoos too, right?
It's in shampoos. So basically what they do... what they do is you take the sodium hydroxide and you have, like, let's say olive oil.
Okay.
Right? And you mix it and you heat it up. Now you are causing a chemical, like an exothermic reaction. It's heated up, right?
Oh,
so now you're changing the compound. It's like having H2O and H2O2. That don't mean that the H2O is gone. You just added something else. So now it's renamed. So now it's called saponified.
Okay, I understand some of these words. All right.
Right?
Yeah.
H2O2?
Yes.
Well, I'm learning right now.
So it's like carbonated water and water. It's still water. You just added something in there. So that's what soap is, right? So basically, now you call this thing saponified, and now you can label it as natural because you mixed it with a natural ingredient.
So that's what you know what? Because it's a lot of things that say they're natural, and I don't think it's natural.
That was a takeaway.
You just taught me something.
Mm-hmm. Look, I promise you, look on the back, you're going to see it. It's going to say saponified.
No, I see those words, but how you explain it, you know, like, because there's a lot of natural products now.
Right.
That I know for a fact isn't natural.
Right.
Like, it's no way. It doesn't feel natural, doesn't smell natural. Even with my hair doesn't react like it's natural. But that's what they do to make it natural.
Exactly. Just gotta
Goddamn.
Okay. And so, now that we touched on the spa, let's get into the actual products. What would you say are probably your best selling or like your best products? What's flying off the shelves?
The number one, which is actually in shelves too, because I have them in beauty supply stores.
Okay.
Oh, she a boss.
Check the fuck out of me first of all.
That's a flex.
That's what I'm saying.
You didn't even see what she
Yeah,
did.
she a boss for real.
It's in beauty stores. I don't know.
is.
I'm sure your girls walk by it. I'm known in these streets. Don't know about me.
I run this vajacial shit.
I know what I'm talking about. Okay? But the cleansers because it's something that you use every day, multiple times a day. It's a need. Like once you use it, you're gonna see how your body responds to it. And if you try to go back, your body's gonna be like, "What?
Like what you doing?
That's not what we doing." And you're gonna tell the difference. You know, it's just like drinking alkaline water. Everybody know about alkaline water, right?
Yeah.
Alkaline water, amazing. Somebody actually put me on alkaline water. I didn't know.
That's my favorite brand.
No, that's for peasants.
No, once you start drinking alkaline water, you look at regular water. Like this is the only regular water I can drink because everything else tastes funny.
I be like, when somebody give me like a Zephyr Hills or Nestle, I be looking at like.
See, I'm gonna have to forget my ignorance. But what the fuck is alkaline water?
Alkaline water. It's like enhanced mineral water.
Enhanced mineral. So you got tiny rocks in your water that's like taking it to the next level.
Basically, like like it's amazing. But how I learned about it, I was sick one time and someone was like, the reason why you're constantly feeling parched is because you're drinking acidic water. I'm like, I drink the water from Sam's Club. It costs like $3 for a bunch of water. That's what I drink, and I drank it, but it's like $2 for this one bottle. Oh. I am very frugal.
You gotta catch it at Publix.
I catch them on sale. Buy one, get one free. Absolutely.
Girl, you will go broke.
Absolutely.
Trying to live a healthy lifestyle.
You gotta catch these sales, these coupons, these deals. Absolutely.
That's a damn shame. How it costs so much to be healthy.
It
because it's to deter you. God damn, boy. Yes.
It's okay.
It's to deter you. Deter.
Your Libra-ness is showing.
You know, I'm living.
That's why it's 40 McDonald's on every block in the hood.
Little Caesars. Yeah. Burger King, McDonald's.
Ain't no Whole
Now don't put that shit down now, man. Don't put that shit down now. You just
eat your pizza, Terry. Okay. Don't worry about him.
Eat it, Terry.
Don't worry about him. He think he all that because he been on his little diet. He think he better.
Peasant. No, but that's literally what it is. Like on some real stuff. Like they don't want you to eat healthy. They don't want you to take care of yourself because to be honest, they don't want you to live that long.
That's
true. You're gonna be on
true.
Social Security. You're gonna be on that. They really want you to, you know what I'm saying, work until you're dead. Right. Like till 60s.
I would say that, and they don't want you to really know your real power. Like your extent.
Because you ain't gonna want to work that stank ass 9 to 5. A lot of people aren't gonna want to. Not saying there's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5.
It's not.
Okay. All right.
Stank ass 9 to 5.
Everybody can't be chiefs and leaders.
Everybody can't be a chief, but there's a lot of people that don't realize that this is not your purpose.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So that's.
And when you eat better and when you treat your body better, you do go through like something spiritual. You know,
a journey.
Things start to make sense, and you start to see
the
certain
6
things.
months that I was taking care of myself, I saw that.
You should go back.
Nigga was sleeping good.
Nigga was taking himself curious.
So what I said, the 6 months I was taking care.
This nigga had a moment to take care of himself.
I was training to go to the Army.
Good nigga.
And then I was just like, I don't know, I slipped and fell into a blunt. And I was like, well, I guess that's dead. And I just been falling. I've been falling.
He been falling ever since.
Every day. From the fall and bust my ass when I get home.
I'm finna go to the Army for?
What?
I'm living life now.
I said, let's start telling these jokes. Let these jokes get me up out there. I can't.
There's a nigga in the Marines right now. Hey, really nothing bad with being on the front line. Yeah. I mean, sure, I'm the first one to get shot.
Hey, he say he fell for a joint and been falling ever since.
That's what still caught me to now.
I felt that though. I really, I felt that.
I ain't never felt like an addict until I stopped smoking weed. Niggas started having dreams. I was like, oh, fuck, I gotta get back on the wagon.
Do you have any addictive gene in you? Like you have any addicts in your family?
Probably.
I know I do.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Because I believe, well, science says everything is a gene.
When I was a shorty out there,
Everything, like you have that addictive gene. Like
I don't like that.
You don't like that. Everything
but
is a gene?
my parents are like clean cut Christians. Like they barely drink, they don't smoke. So I don't know what.
Yeah, that's how my dad is. My dad don't drink.
Don't
it's
like
do
none of that.
Like people seeing me go to the strip club and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like,
see, exactly. My boy
like,
don't do none of
man,
that.
little Brian ain't really like that.
Yeah,
Brian,
what?
You know what I'm saying?
See, my mom doesn't drink. She doesn't smoke. She hates to. She thinks she's like, oh, alcohol. It tastes like what it is, poison. I get that, but I do have that addictive gene that I'm glad I'm aware of because I know how easy it is for me to get addictive to things.
Yeah, because I know my grandpa, he had an alcohol problem. But
yeah, my grandpa too.
Seeing that, it made him.
Same thing with my mom.
But I think that's mental. I think it's more mental than in your gene.
Yeah, I can cut things cold turkey.
Yes, but no. The reason why I feel like everything is a gene, you got to look at both parents, right? So if you have, I don't know if you have half siblings, but I have half siblings, and I see
that probably explains a lot.
and I have traits. I see all of us have traits of my dad, but we don't necessarily act the same. But you look at their mom, and you're like, oh. But I believe everything is a gene, but I believe genes can sleep. Which they can sleep.
I feel like when it comes to genes, it's versions of you.
But it can't.
More than just.
Yeah,
genes.
but
I just feel like every generation you should be getting better.
Yeah.
Like
yes.
That's my thing. Like I feel
like
my dad did way more than my grandpa.
And I can't blame my gene to say,
like,
oh,
it's not a blame.
No, what I'm saying is my grandpa was like a
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just drinking all the time.
Yeah.
My dad was like, nah. And I'm like, that's crazy because you've seen that. So then it's like, for me, it's like, nah.
But see, that's where the mental coming at. That's why I say genes can sleep. So say like my dad, his father was an alcoholic, right? So my dad, he would drink, but he caught himself going down, drinking a little too much when life changed for him. And he was like, okay, I got to stop. So he just stopped drinking for a while because he knows he has that gene. Me.
But that's what she's talking about with the mental.
It's mental, but that's why I say genes could sleep. It's like, say I was diagnosed with asthma at 23, right? My dad was born with asthma. My asthma woke up. I was like, how the hell I get diagnosed with asthma at 23? And the doctor explained, you have the gene, but something triggered it. Me being sick, having that mucus built in me.
I feel like your mind just could say that, like,
but
because
see,
it's when let me say why
I didn't think of asthma though. Like when I was sick, I got sick in December. It took me to April.
A
lot
of things are in your subconscious.
Right.
It's a lot of things are dormant in your subconscious. Like so, it's this what you're saying is a sleep dreams is your subconscious. So it's like, okay, this is how I relate it. Like when you're born, life starts from in the womb, right? So now you're picking up things, right? So this is what you're downloading if it's a computer in your hard drive, right? So this is what you think. Oh, well, this is what's in my family, or this is in my. Because we're trying to figure out who we are. We're trying to learn things, so we pick up in our environment. So it's like, is this really in your dream, or did you just tell? Because your brain is the biggest organ in your body.
Right.
It functions everything in your body. We don't even use half of our brain.
That's true.
So do you know how much our brain is probably telling us in our body, sending signals? Oh, you got asthma.
But see,
you ain't never had asthma. You just
see. But the thing is, I didn't even think of asthma. So if I got sick in December, I went months, right, dealing with this cough. And my dad like, oh, you still got this cough. He never mentioned asthma. It wasn't until I was in kickboxing. Mind you, I got this cough. My breathing is bad, but I'm still kickboxing. I'm going on about my life. It wasn't until I had an asthma attack. But I was like, okay, I got to go to the hospital. But I didn't know it was an asthma attack. I just was like, I wasn't thinking about asthma. I forgot my dad had asthma because his asthma had been asleep since he was 16. So when I went to the hospital, they like, your oxygen is low. She's like, I can't diagnose you, but I'm pretty sure you have asthma. Where the hell I get asthma from? Talk to my dad. He has asthma. So it's like it was sleep, but something triggered. So sometimes you may not trigger it, but it could be the things around you or it could be circumstances that can trigger it.
And that's what I'm saying. What she's saying basically is now that they told you you got asthma, she's saying you still have the control to, like, basically will yourself.
Oh, no, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? To overcome it. Like, for example.
Oh, that's true.
For example, like, for me, like, remember I got in a car accident. And they said, like, I had 2 ruptured disc, a slip disc, and something else, herniated disc. So they was like, nah, you ain't gonna be able to squat, you ain't gonna be able to do nothing, whatever. And I was just like, dang, bro, the pain, which I did feel pain.
Yeah,
a lot of pain. I still feel the pain now.
That's the process,
so,
though.
Yeah, but then I used to get the cortisone shots in my back, all that stuff. So eventually, I was like, one day, I was like, no, man, I'm tired of this, bro. I want to work out.
Yeah,
like I just willed myself to keep doing it, even though I feel the pain.
Absolutely.
I'm doing things that they said I would never be able to do.
No,
I do feel like there are things like in your nature that you get from like through generations of your family that you got to kind of work like against and shit like that.
Well, I think that's where it comes to like generational breakers.
Yeah, that's generational curses. Like my mama used to say.
That's
like,
higher than just the physical. That's something you cannot.
Like if your mama got that snapback after she had babies, there's a chance you're gonna get it. Now sometimes it's a chance they not gonna get it. And, your girl gonna turn into SpongeBob. You gotta deal with that. Yeah. Okay, as a man, you gotta stick beside him.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like if your mom got ass, you ain't got ass.
Yeah. If you ain't got no booty, your girl ain't got no booty, you know.
Right, you wouldn't have to have a product for that. When you can't just give people ass.
There's no push button.
That would fly.
It is ass
ain't
product.
No lightning. That's about it.
What's
okay?
Ain't no. That's lightning. Like anal bleaching.
Right. But I don't use any
You use
chemical.
a light.
Yeah, it's like natural ingredients.
So you can fix this, like the discoloration, like for girls that be like polka dotted. So you can fix all that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's so cool. You do all
I like that my girl is 2 different girls.
Do you do it?
I'm finding that sometimes. I'm like, damn, I got the light skin today.
To everybody with a discolored asshole, today is your day. Please make sure.
Have you tried it yourself?
I do everything myself.
Yeah.
Everything. I even have a men's product that's coming out. I'm about to kill the game, y'all. I have a men's product because the only thing I have so far for men was a wash, but I have a male supplement that is coming out, and this supplement works. And
girl, you got a blue chew?
That's what to say to get the rhinos, the gas station pills.
She got a pink pussy pill for the guys. Do you have a supplement for women?
Test it out.
Listen, let me tell you, I tried it myself. It's not for women, but I feel like if I'm gonna sell anything, I gotta try it myself. I want nobody to do it.
So the pill you created for men.
I tried.
You tried it.
It's 10 niggas I can call right now that I have them flying off the shelves.
Oh my God, I gotta see what that pill. So you tried it and what happened?
So basically, what happened was all the blood rushed straight like to my clitoris area.
Yeah.
Oh, she had a little meat.
I felt like the little demon came out of me. Like,
hey, come here.
It was a lot. It was absolutely a lot, but it was amazing. It was amazing. Would I try it again? Absolutely.
Yes.
That's the sad Jimmy. I will try it again. I will. And I also had close friends trying it, and they told me, and for guys, the guy said it was like one of his feedback was his dick had a heartbeat.
I get that.
He said my dick had a heartbeat, and he said I was like, she tapped out and I still didn't come. Like, I could have kept going. I was out here doing all different types of positions. It bring out a demon in you. Yeah. But it's all natural. It's all natural. There's no side effects. Like, Viagra gives you side effects.
Yeah.
It's
causing heart attacks.
Right. So why you want to risk yourself for a good time and then you make something else happen that's not great for you, or can you just have both? I like to have both.
That's a fact. I've tried the pink pussy pill. I've tried that.
What is that?
I came in on a hell of a conversation there.
Yeah,
What the hell you got here?
I just popped up out of nowhere.
It's
but
a woman's supplement. I've tried it, and but like you say, your product is natural.
You can try the boric acid. It's not roach repellent boric acid. Let me say that right.
It crossed my mind for a second, but I was like, nah, she can't be talking about that.
I've tried boric acid.
I won't stand for that here.
I've tried boric. I've tried it, but what? I don't think we've tried it for the same reason. I
learned an extra reason
because
on my journey of trying
that
it.
Y'all having this little pussy powwow. I don't know what
the girls don't know what we talking about. They gonna know.
Listen, so initially I tried it for balancing the pH. Right?
Okay, same.
So if you have like yeast infection or UTI, whatever, BV, it's gonna get rid of that like same day.
Yeah, immediately. Day. Yeah.
Yes. So I did initially try for that. However, I stumbled across the fact that, one, it dissolves, right? And it comes out just like water.
Yes.
No smell, no texture, just water.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, let me go ahead and try this earlier in the day when I know I'm about to have fun later. Let's see what happened. It was an amazing night. So you used it the same way you would use it as if you're balancing your pH. Yes.
But you just did it.
Yeah, like when you know it's already dissolved.
Yeah.
So
well, for me in the shower, I don't know.
With us?
I'm putting some things out there.
Girl, I'm about to make myself a slip and slide. I ain't gonna know what it is. Welcome to Rapids, nigga.
About to take some souls out here.
Welcome to Rapids, nigga.
The soul snatcher.
Welcome to Blizzard Beach.
That's funny.
This nigga ain't gonna know what it is. Hey, girl. Ain't the only one SeaWorld here.
Especially if it's like you're with that partner, right? So you know how they are. Like, I'm all about spicing up relationships. So it's like, if you know how it is on the regular degular, every so often just
spice it up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, bro. You got to
surprise them
sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. The most disheartening thing for a man is when your girl get into the position before you tell her. Like, what? And you know,
I want to try something different tonight.
You know what's crazy? This is how bad women are. They'll still try to play it off like you told them. They're like, what? You said something.
Nah.
I didn't even say that.
I ain't even feel like doing that right now. Like,
I don't even want to do it, but you still want to do it.
Yeah, you do, but now you can't do it because.
Now we gonna do the position we just did. Do it again.
Now we gonna do everything we usually do in reverse. Exactly. In reverse. Let's go.
Miss Know It All, go ahead.
Miss Know It All.
I wasn't done with you.
Yeah. The fun part of girl takes some shit. So you want to switch yet?
You want to switch?
I don't even want to do nothing no more.
Your feelings hurt.
Shit, I tell you, boy. As
That's
a man,
funny.
See, because you only got like in a relationship, you got like the first. If you're really doing it, you got a healthy sex life. First, like 2 years before they figure you out.
2 years.
Year,
Yeah.
6 months to a year.
Yeah, a year.
my hair.
I don't know where he getting 2
months
years
to a
from.
year.
The reason I say 2 years is like if you really be like knowing how to slow it down and introduce different parts of yourself slowly.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay.
It depends on the
most
girl.
Niggas be trying to go ahead first. So you don't do that. You got to give them little, just like they give them a little taste. And they be trying to act like, I don't know what that was. That must have been the Casamigos. Bitch, you was always this freaky.
I don't usually do this, but
I feel like certain people bring it out of
quicker.
You. Yeah. Like, so I could understand about the timeline because it's like, okay, well, let's see if we reach to this level, then I'm going to introduce this part of it.
Right.
Or this version.
There's some people you know off the bat.
Whoa, where did this come from?
There's some people you like, I cannot go to this level with them. Absolutely not.
I done been with some heathens. Well, I was like, hold on. I don't want to
some
judge.
heathens.
What the fuck is this?
You was judging.
I ain't gonna lie, I done called Terry in the bathroom or two.
Like, nigga, you wouldn't believe what I just. Oh my God.
She want me to do this.
Like, hey, brother, just do what you gotta do, brother.
You was nervous, right?
Make her happy, brother.
Hey,
Wait, did
got
you
to
know?
see it through, my boy.
Got to see it through, my boy. That's it.
Like what they told me.
Yes,
Did
this-
you
got to
know
see-
she
hey,
wanted you to
you started
do that
this
in the
shit.
middle of it or before?
Nah, I was in the middle of it.
Oh, and
I
you
was
stopped?
like, oh, I gotta use the bathroom.
What?
I would be like,
Hold on, I got pee. Hold on, I got pee. Hold
how
on.
would you feel if that happened? I gotta use the bathroom. I'd be like,
What? You just bought it all the way
yeah,
down.
I'm like,
I can bring it
Like
all
when
the
I
way
come
back up.
back.
nah.
Yeah,
When you
but
come
now
back, you better hope I'm here.
With the that too. But
Well,
it depends.
It
Once I
depends.
pop one of them-
But you better hope.
Once I pop one of them Fresh Box pills, I'll be straight.
Yeah, you got.
Well, I not.
Hey, I came in here with a thunder stick.
He ain't going nowhere. Are you?
He gonna come back like this.
Hey,
No.
Terry,
He
you
gonna
gotta
come-
walk out like this. You know you done fucked up, right?
Yeah.
You know you done fucked up.
He gonna come back like this.
Whistling.
Got him with it. Hey, babe, look. Oh, yeah.
Lord. Oh, man. That's hilarious.
They get like that. I'm like, I don't know. It's holla at Fresh Box.
Yeah.
Got me right.
Can't jump too high. You gonna hit yourself in the stomach. Hurt yourself. Stop it. No, don't do it. Oh shit. Oh.
Try out the cough. You're going to squeeze the head of my dick.
All right, man.
I can't stand them.
Ooh, no. Oh, shoot.
Everybody needed them. Ooh, 'cause my
Yeah,
cheeks was
exactly.
hurting.
Now, definitely before we get into the Figure It Out segment, we got to talk about how did you get there? Like, how did you create this product? How did you create this?
So, I started it really just because I was looking for something for myself.
Okay.
After I had my daughter, I had 3 beautiful blessings. But after I had my daughter, my pH was constantly being thrown off. And which is called BV, or bacterial vaginosis.
Right. A lot of women struggle with that.
Right. So I kept going to the OBGYN like something wrong. Like something's wrong. I would constantly be up in that doctor's office. And I would get tested constantly because I was like, what is this? I've never experienced this before.
Accusing niggas. What you gave me, nigga?
No, I was, at the time, I was with, obviously, my daughter's father. And I was like, you out here fucking some dirty pum-pum. What you bringing me? Like, what are you doing? And I had to apologize. Cause
I had to apologize.
I did.
I know that hurt.
I gave a real apology. It was like, hey, babe, so guess what?
I
Like,
did.
you wouldn't
I felt
believe what
bad.
happened.
I felt bad. I had to apologize.
You ain't shit. I mean, but you really, you still something. I'm sorry.
I
want some
did. Did make it up?
I guess so. I'll take some. I guess, you know. I number what? I number 4.
What's the number 4?
I have 3 kids. Like, what you want?
Oh,
number
do you want number 4?
Hold on.
Nah, number 4
But
is
no,
sex position in their life.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, we gonna do number 4.
The 4th page from the book. Oh my God. Let's bring it out.
Lord. No, so I started it for that initially. So I was buying like local, because I'm all about supporting Black owned. So I was buying local Black owned companies. I'm not gonna call any names, but you know, women owned companies.
Okay,
and so forth.
I got you.
And every time I purchased it, I still had an issue until finally it was a local company that I tried. It was a Black owned woman, so I was like, oh, this is around like a similar circle of what this has to be good. And I'm not gonna lie, her market is amazing, like hands down. But I tried it and it really screwed me up. It was horrible. I had a horrible experience. I was real tight to the point where I bought it on Amazon, but I left a bad review. I took it personal because this is my vagina. Like, how could you deceive me this way? How did you get that? I was hot.
Like, what the fuck?
Hey, why you running in the back? Like, tell her about that bullshit, man.
Yeah, for real.
I was hot. I'm not gonna lie, I was hot. But then after that, I was like, bump this. I'm gonna just make my own stuff. I went to school for this. I already like this type of stuff anyway. But now it's more personal. It's something that I need. So I kept, initially, I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to make it a soap because that's all I knew.
Yeah. Right.
So I was trying to get it to lather and I couldn't get it to lather. And I'm like, what the heck? I'm doing so much research. And then that's when I, realized it was because of the chemical. And I'm like, but I don't want to put that on my vagina. So then I tried it and it was going well. the consistency wasn't that great at first, but the ingredients were working for me. So I was telling my mom, I was telling my friend, that's what we do. We like, girl, do you know I tried this?
Right,
and,
yeah.
You know, it helped me and da-da-da-da. And my mom was like, really? Give me some. My friends was like, give me some. Let me try it. And then just
You
me.
were like, I'm the dealer.
Just being I'm a Sag. I'm very ambitious, okay?
I'm a plug.
I was like
what's good?
I said, you know how much other women can use this, but this shit costs money, so we gonna have to like charge people for this. And I didn't want to hit him across the head.
He became a Colombian drug lord.
Yeah. I was like, I don't want to hit nobody across the head because at the end of the day, I understand, you know, like, but it does cost for like natural ingredients. So you're not gonna get this for $5 like you get your normal soap. No, because it costs for natural, and I'm making it myself.
And it's your time.
Yeah,
absolutely. You can't put a price on that. So I did do that, and then women were saying, "Oh my God, this is great. They love it." And I was just like, and then my mother-in-law was like, "You should patent this," and I was like, "I'll look into it." I'm the first one in my family to be an entrepreneur. Mm-hmm. No one. Generational breaker, okay?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
First one.
And the pussy plug was born.
Yo, street gynecologist, okay?
Hey.
Street gyno.
I ended up doing that, and it just worked. And then it was also my journey, though. To be honest, before PHresh Box came about, I had already chose mentally, physically, spiritually, everything to just work on myself. Starting with my mind first.
Right.
Starting with my mind first, and I was reading a book, Think and Grow Rich, by Napoleon Hill.
That's in my Amazon card.
I gotta read that one. I just started reading Richest Man in Babylon.
I haven't read that one.
It's a good book.
And I'm gonna be honest, it's boring. It's boring, but
Oh, it is. I heard it.
It's a great book. And in the book, it says like you may get the little light bulb going off at the beginning, middle, or the end. Whatever it is, it's your journey, it's your pace. So you're gonna figure it out soon. So when I read that book, there was like something where he said basically like you're not selling a product or a business or just trying to get the person's money, but you're selling an experience.
Yeah.
Like, so, and I don't know what other experiences sell but my own, because that's the only one I know. So I could just, as I'm growing, just, share it with everybody. Like,
And it's your passion, so it's gonna be successful either way. Yeah.
It's getting there.
Yeah, you got it.
3 years ago, I ain't thinking no spa.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't even think of a spa.
That came out of nowhere, or
now,
was it?
OBGYNs are mad as fuck right now. It's like, who is this bitch PHresh Box?
I've had my license since 2012.
Yeah.
I have. But at first, I used to do hair, and it was natural hair. It's a talent, but I wasn't passionate about it. Mm-hmm. But I kept it because you always want to keep a trade.
Of course.
You always want something to fall back on. So I kept it. And then, as all of this, like, V-steaming, vaginal steaming, I'm like, this is what I was doing after I had my kids. Or my grandma did this to me. It's called bangs.
Yeah.
I'm like, my grandma did this to me. This ain't nothing new.
And that's
like,
what I'm saying.
I can do that.
All these pop up, and that's why I kind of be, like, hesitant. Because I ain't going to lie, like, when I first, seen you or whatever, and then, my old lady wanted to go over there, I was like, I don't know much about her, but you can trust her. I was like, hey, I ain't heard nothing bad.
Yeah, no, I love her. Okay, like
I know.
I love all my clients too, but the ones that's been there from the beginning, like oh my gosh.
What's it like to just have y'all just be having regular conversations? Because when I be on the phone sometimes, she be like, hold on, she's like, oh, babe, I'm gonna call you back. Like, I'll just be talking with y'all.
No, they're like our therapists. Like when you go to the person that does your hair,
absolutely. This is an intimate moment. This is my sacred space. Like I have to.
It's the Barber Shop.
Basically, yeah.
Absolutely.
It is. Now, Terry, God, that's why you my boy.
It is the barbershop.
It's y'all barbershop.
Yeah, basically.
Especially with your wax person. I feel like because y'all see us in such like a vulnerable
space. Absolutely.
So it's like y'all see us in a space that probably our guy don't even see us in, where we like got hair down there, we don't want, we gotta be in butterfly. So of course we could come there and just be open and
yeah.
That's why I don't ladies, if you ever want to find out a man that cheats, if if you go to multiple barbers, don't trust that nigga.
I don't know. I never saw a nigga that did that.
I've only known one barber.
I feel some type of way going to my actual barber if I got my
everything.
last cut from another dude. I'd be like,
My barber went to prison.
I know he gonna know my lineup different, man.
He went to prison. I waited for my barber.
How long he was in prison?
He was in prison for like 2-3 years. I waited.
Oh, you loyal.
He's still waiting.
Take your hat off, nigga.
Hey, shut up.
Nah, but on some real stuff, like, of course, like, you know what I'm saying, like when it got to like year 2, I was like, this nigga not coming home. Like, I gotta walk around and go find somebody to get like a tape or something.
Yeah.
But it's just like your barber knows when you've been with somebody else.
Yeah, he look at you
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
He's like, who cut you last?
It's the same with your
And I feel
wax.
like that's the same thing for y'all. Right?
No, it's the same with your wax person because I get a wax and who I go to, black business owner as well. She will know. She'll say, "Where you been?" I ain't been no. You been somewhere. Like she know when I went past my time to come get a wax.
That's good.
Yeah, she knows all of that. So it's like the same.
I feel like a good waxtician, like they gonna study your hair and your skin.
Yeah,
like, I'ma know if you. I don't remember this last time. I'm not even looking at vaginas.
I don't remember this mind.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at.
Because I always.
It's
kind of
like
back to front.
it's the same with the beautician. When I was getting perms, I would go and she'll say, "What you did to your hair?" I don't went and got a sew in and ain't tell her, and she can just tell your hair is off. Something is off. What did you do? And I'm like, okay, I got a sew in.
I feel like the wax person should be sitting there like, hold on now, because I know I wax east to west, and this is north to south.
What you
I ain't
did?
gonna say nothing, girl, but you got black hairs.
east to west, my nigga.
It wasn't for me. Like, no, absolutely. I feel like you have to. It's just like, you know how like old people will take care of. Well, you know, you have your nurses that take care of old people and they change diapers and all that. Like, you ain't paying attention that you changing shit, but you love what you do. Like, and I'm studying it. Like, this gonna be the best wax you ever had. Once you walk in my door, I know you're not gonna leave. I know you're not gonna go to
Well, that's that confidence right there. I like that.
She trying to get
Street guy, no nigga.
I know you're not gonna go nowhere.
She's spitting game right
you know
now.
what's my thing with some waxers? They don't get all the hair.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like, I understand some hair could be stubborn, and if I shaved or something, you know, probably that next time. But I hate when I got hair left.
Like you do.
I hate that.
I'm
getting all the hair. When I tell you, it's real spirit of excellence over here. Okay, like if there's no such thing as perfect, I'm going to make it damn near. I mean, if you want a landing strip, your line is going to be straight. Everything's
you do the landing strips?
All that triangle. You want to look? Come on, I love it because it's like art to me.
Yeah,
like,
that
I'm about to
will be soft as a cheek, nigga.
I love what I'm doing. Like, I love it. It's so, it's fascinating.
Yeah.
And she be playing trap.
I could tell. It's your.
I mean, I love me some Kevin Gates now.
Oh,
you be playing trap music? You be playing Kevin
Gates?
Gates?
Hey. I'm just trying to get it high.
That's my boy.
I got two.
Hey. I do. It depends. Because my whole space is a vibe. I pour my energy, my love into it. So it's a vibe. When you come in, it's nothing but positivity. You're going to be, like, your vibe is just going to be enlightened. Like, because it's a whole experience.
Well, I'm coming because I'm going to get a V-sting.
You got my card.
It's in my purse.
You got the card.
It's in my purse.
And I do rewards programs.
Speaking about enlightenment and great times, this is the best time of the show.
Don't be looking at Terry. Terry,
for us to
you was fussing at him earlier.
figure it out. You goddamn right.
Figure it out.
But that's all right. We gonna figure it out with our favorite.
What double duo bullshit was that? Anyways, let's call out the topics.
Yeah, man. This is our favorite segment, the Figure It Out segment. We have 4 topics. Would you rather versus facts or nah, and
would you rather?
No, he just said that.
He said that?
You jumping into stuff. Versus
facts or nah.
Would you rather?
You shut down. I hate you.
Goodness, man.
I hate you.
Golly, man.
I hate you so much.
I don't know what the other one is.
we have Would You Rather
I hate him.
versus What If and Facts.
Or no.
I had to do it all by myself. All right.
All right.
Anyway, we got the 4 topics in the middle. One of the papers in there will be blank. If it is blank, you can make up your own question to ask.
I hope you get the blank one.
So we all reach in on the count of 3.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
I don't.
So,
Look how you looking at it, blank paper. I gotta go hold mine like this.
So we'll go ahead.
We
and
was
you
fighting.
Either we can go first, or you can go first.
No, you guys could go.
All right.
Keep your answers to, you know what I'm saying, short and sweet.
Short and sweet. Let's
I'm
go.
gonna go with this is a fact or not.
Facts.
So there is nothing in this world you can't live without. I don't think.
Can
that's
you
a fact.
repeat it?
There's nothing in this world
I can't live without
you
oxygen.
can't live without.
Factual statement.
Let's go.
Factual statement.
No, I think there's one thing you can't live without. Like if you have kids, you can't live without them.
I mean, people
People
do.
do. People do. People.
What about
know
people
what?
whose
It's
kids
hard.
pass
It
away?
is. You know
You
what?
so
That is
insensitive.
Right.
He was thinking figuratively.
I'm saying like some people with
Like-
there are things. Like Terry said, oxygen. I'm just, you know what?
But okay, great,
Let's all
great
agree.
answer. Great
I
answer.
get that. You personally,
Great
you
answer,
can't
great
live without.
answer.
There is people that you can't live. You feel like you can't live without.
You feel, but it's not a fact.
Okay, there we go. All right, so
Other than that,
so it's a fact.
It's
a
an
feeling.
opinion.
What you feel. It's a feeling. It's an emotion. It's not
So
fact.
okay, so you can live with that. There's nothing you can't live without, right?
except for oxygen.
Oxygen. You
Food for
literally
a while,
can't
you know?
live without oxygen. Not in this world.
Okay, so is it a fact or not?
It's not a wait.
Yeah, it's
It's
a
kind
fact.
of a
It's a
fact.
fact.
Yeah,
Fact.
it's a fact. I
Uh-huh.
guess. Yeah.
No.
You always wanna you get on my nerves.
Next.
Would you rather be given $5,000 every 2 weeks for 6 months, or one payout of $600,000?
God damn.
Give me the 5.
Did you do the math?
I did.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
I don't know how I did it, but I did it so fast.
Yeah, damn. Hold on. I couldn't even. I'm like, okay, I'm just going
What
to
was the
assume.
second option again?
6.
Just a
One payout of $600,000.
I mean, give me my one-time payout because I'm going to invest.
No.
I'd rather
Nah,
do
forget that.
5,000 every
I
2
think the
weeks for 6 months.
5,000 every two weeks. then.
Yeah, 5,000 every 2 weeks.
That the
Nah.
math don't make sense to me. If you get one payout.
For 6 months?
Oh wait, 6. Okay.
Let's
There's
do the
4
math.
weeks in a month.
Let me see.
Yeah, but it's 5,000 every 2 weeks. That's 10,000 a month.
But for 6 months,
Times 6, that's 60,000.
you real
So
good.
get
You say you
600,000.
did like. Oh yeah. Okay, I take. Huh?
Oh, see,
I was
the
bad
lump
at
sum
math,
is
y'all.
600,000.
Yeah, the lump
I'ma
sum.
take the lump sum.
I take
Lump
600,000.
I
sum,
take
you
that
gonna get taxes
600.
and
You
all.
better.
And then you getting all that money.
Oh,
at
you
once.
know a way that you.
Nah, they
you
gonna
can-
have to
you
get
can
it in blood.
I
They
just
gonna have
came
to-
across this. You could actually, if you get a 600,000 lump sum, let's just say that you get that as an artwork. Yeah, that's you don't gotta pay taxes on that.
Oh shit.
It's art. You could donate that. This artwork costs.
So I'ma just
$600,000.
make the money into some art.
Yeah,
That's great.
you could put a blank art instead and just put a line across it and say this 600,000. That's my art. How you gonna tell me that's not worth $600,000?
Because when I did the math, I really thought y'all was just gonna take the 5,000. That's what
No.
people do, like 5,000 every
I'll
2
put
weeks.
that.
You gotta think about it. You gotta think
I
about
think like
Nah, I take that lump sum.
Little
I take the
mind
lump
work.
sum.
I'm trying to invest in something and flip that money. So I want the lump sum right
And
there.
pay your child support.
Bitches, I don't care.
What? I don't got no kids. Figure it out, podcast.
You know what I just buy? Bottles and bitches.
Bye.
What you mean?
A whole day. They ain't gonna
Fresh
last
Box
for long.
pills.
You gonna be upset once
Bottles,
all that's
bitches,
gone.
and Fresh Box pills.
Hey,
Goddamn right.
hell of a night. Hell of a
Night.
time.
Hell of a month.
Every 6 months,
Hell of
you
a
get that
month.
for 6 months. Every you had
I'm
a
having 12 kids by the
Lord.
Now you got child support and you ain't got no more of the money.
Local thousandaires, dead broke.
Local thousandaires.
Oh man. So, who's gonna go next?
You?
Me. Okay, would you rather show up to an event overdressed or underdressed?
Overdress.
Overdressed.
Over.
So at a picnic in a church. Yeah.
Overdress, you stick out, but it's a different type of stick out. When you underdress, both of us be like,
overdress, I'm prepared for whatever.
For whatever,
Whatever.
exactly. Like nobody can really say anything to you. Like,
comes when you prepare.
yeah,
I'm
like,
prepared for
bitch, it's a
whatever.
Gucci suit.
like, what you gonna do?
And
What you got on?
What is that? Oh, a Nike sweatsuit?
Like, but this was a pool party.
And
I ain't getting in the water.
So,
Exactly. I'm not getting in.
It's hot as hell outside.
and
I could go out right after this.
bitch, my suit is worth more than the pool.
I go out right after this.
That's a flex.
That's funny. Well, yeah. So I guess I would rather
I'd rather be overdressed.
be overdressed because it feels terrible when you underdress and you go somewhere and everybody
You feel
looking
so
nice.
dingy and
Yeah, it's like,
raggedy.
oh, don't look at me.
Yeah, and then they be pointing you out and shit. You know, it's always the messy people that be like, look.
Look
I
at me.
went to an event one time when I just got off of work, and although I was in my work uniform, I still just felt like,
Yeah.
why am I here? It wasn't even that big. It was just like a little party, but I just didn't feel
Back in my old
good.
days,
I
used
got
to
a
keep,
reputation to
always
uphold.
keep one outfit in the trunk.
I just was trying to show my face. Like, I'm just going to show my face. We're supposed to be real quick, but I just felt bad, so I'd rather be overdressed.
That's why I always keep my whole bag. You feel me?
Yeah, every nigga got a whole bag.
Yeah, I got
Y'all
to.
know about that whole
I'm
bag?
glad y'all
I mean-
admitted that niggas got whole bags. I'm
It-
glad
it-
y'all
I
Bags
went to
too.
Lassie.
You don't necessarily have to be hoeing to have a whole bag.
Now, when y'all get older and y'all have like a family, y'all got a mom bag. That's what y'all call it. Where y'all keep like extra pairs of panties.
Just in
It's
case.
just
You know?
I
Shit
might
like
just
that.
need this bag.
Yeah,
Just
I might
in
just need
case.
this bag. The just in case bag. We don't call out the whole bag.
I mean,
Yeah.
It's a ladies bag.
I might
Look.
just need this.
I might
Get
just,
the fuck
yeah.
outta here. When
The
y'all was
JIC
single,
bag,
y'all whole bag.
JIC bag, whatever.
Why?
We just
why
shortening
why
it.
gotta be a whole bag?
Well, listen,
Yeah.
we didn't
It was
create
your
this.
street bag.
We didn't create this. We just took this from the women that
You know what?
created it.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna change the term. We took it from the women. That's exactly what we did.
Yeah.
That's just like when they call
You see, like when you
a whole
put their own
bath.
stuff against them,
When you take
they
a
be
quick
like,
shower, they
Uh-huh.
you took a whole bath.
Yeah, like why gotta be a whole
Don't call me a
bag? Why
bitch. She
can't I
called
just
me a bitch.
Take a quick
Wait a minute.
A quick shower.
We didn't create that.
I didn't create whole bag. Y'all create a whole bag.
Y'all
Y'all
love-
do that to yourselves.
Y'all love seeing them whole baths though.
Nah.
I don't love seeing whole bags anymore.
No.
Well, you used to love seeing whole bags.
That is not.
Now he looking out for the whole bag. Why you got this whole bag?
Exactly, right?
I'm like, what the
He
fuck
like,
is
this look like a whole bag. Extra panties, a bra, a
You need
toothbrush.
Right, and a toothbrush. What the fuck?
Gotta have a
you
toothbrush.
on?
First off, what the fuck is toothbrush doing?
Little small Listerine, you feel me?
Who you need fresh breath for? Huh?
And I do got the mini travel size. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we got her soap in there and
You know what I'm talking about?
everything.
That's when y'all steal from hotels and shit. And y'all be keeping the shit, acting like, oh, I just keep it just in case we need it.
Nah.
Mine's got a whole 2 weeks, so you can clean.
Ladies, just you
Hold
disguise
on.
your whole bag as a gym bag.
You see the type of shit I'm talking about? That's why I go.
Just this, it's your
But you
gym
ain't
bag.
going to.
I don't give a damn. Don't have no whole bag around me. I'll be checking them little duffel bags. Y'all be trying to play it off, talking about, oh, that's my workout clothes. Bitch, it's
Like,
a whole
nah.
dress in here. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Why is it sundress in
I
here?
was about to make a reel.
Don't be going through nobody's stuff.
I don't go through
That-
it. It's
that's
open.
a fact.
Y'all
Don't
always
go
leave
through
your whole
nobody's
bag
stuff.
open.
Like, why are you brushing your teeth at the gym?
Why not? I was just drinking this.
I got
pre-workout
braces.
and-
Oh, so you want this type of dumb shit is so you want after workout breath on your dick?
Yeah.
Clean breath for you.
Nah.
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 You want this musty breath. You want the cotton mouth breath on your dick?
I surely do.
Yeah, I do. I know
You
where
don't
you
want
been.
no cotton mouth breath. Stop lying.
I don't, but
Hey, the worst thing in the world is to get head
Truth
from
is-
a dehydrated female.
Yo,
you like
She better make herself get hydrated.
like how you pull it?
That's
my
what
skin.
I'll be like,
No.
Just take this.
don't do no type of marijuana before
Nah,
giving
don't do
head.
no edibles. That
That-
edible shit that they be talking
Your mouth
about,
be dry.
The strong edible. Bro, you would be down there like.
Feel like you getting a hand job.
Your mouth be dry. You gotta drink. You need some alkaline water. You need the alkaline water. You gotta eat the edible. Drink a whole bottle of alkaline water.
The fucked up part about it is they mouth be wet, but y'all both high. So you feel it. You be like, I know it's wetness down there, but I'm not.
Like, I can see it.
And she get frustrated because she down there. So you be like, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Because I ain't coming no time soon.
What?
Like, girl, turn around. Let's just get into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just turn around. And the coochie be fucking up too. Now you all fucked up.
The coochie be fucking up.
Oh,
You be down there, you be like, God. Get this water.
Yeah.
You gotta pour the water on it.
Or you get one of these.
Yeah.
No. That's how y'all be fucking up our pH balance.
Hey.
You want to spit on what you was eating before this? And you
Matter of fact, guys,
it's
brush
the same
your teeth
thing.
before you go down on a girl. Please brush your teeth.
Y'all do not care.
Exactly.
But I mean, if your pH do get cut out, just come in
That
with
is
your
true.
book.
There you go. There you go.
I got me a plug now. I'm going to the pussy trap.
Because when we down there, y'all ain't saying that. But if we, y'all better not say nothing.
Especially when y'all trying to sit on nigga faces.
Like, we was just down there.
Don't spit on my vagina.
But we was just down there. All that.
Yeah, nigga be
You
down
need
there
to
beatboxing.
go
You don't say nothing when all that spit be down.
Don't spit on my vagina. Don't do that.
All right.
Alright.
Oh my God.
That's all I got to say about that.
You know me.
Shit.
You know
I'm
me?
looking at the pussy like, you know me.
Oh, man.
You know what I do.
Let's go before we be stuck on this for the whole time.
So my question, I got the blank one.
Oh, snap.
This about to be funny.
Oh, boy.
I'm stuck in between two.
Uh-oh.
You can ask too.
Oh, I can ask two. Okay. Would it be this or that? Is that one? Was that one?
Well, you just create your own question.
Yeah, whatever. I mean,
Okay, I have
facts or nah versus.
Okay, we
Would you
with the
rather?
safer one first.
Whatever.
Safer conversation first.
All right.
So, do you prefer to be uncomfortable trying something new that you don't know where it's gonna lead you, or comfortable with what you got already?
I'd rather be uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable.
I'd rather be uncomfortable.
Wait.
I like that.
I'd rather be uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable all day.
Forget that, man. Go hard or go home. Fuck that.
That's why I go on stage. People think I'm
Uncomfortable.
I'm uncomfortable as hell.
Yeah.
But if I tried it and I don't like it, I don't know if I could revisit that. I don't know.
But you gotta evaluate why you ain't like it. What made
It
you
may
uncomfortable about it?
Yeah, it may be the connection with the person. Yeah, so I'd rather be uncomfortable,
Take a chance.
Mm-hmm. Never know.
It's a nigga
Yeah.
watching the podcast
You
right
don't,
now. Like,
you don't never.
talking about
I'm
me.
a bet on me.
I mean,
hey, this nigga watching the podcast. She talking about me, dog. That's crazy.
God.
You gonna text her right now. So that's what we do.
So that's how you feel?
You was uncomfortable.
Okay.
And I can't say, nah, not you. That was about you.
No, it was you.
This is the second one.
All right.
Polygyny or monogamous?
Hold on. Battery exhausted.
I can't share no dick.
He about to change the battery.
Hold on, yeah, let me change the battery up real quick.
Well, that's a good ass one too.
Right? What's your ass for this?
Don't get in trouble now.
Not what you think. Can't tell me what to do. She ain't here.
I'm gonna send this right to her. Crop.
I'm gonna tell her that
Are we
Terry.
still running this?
Yeah, that camera's
My
running.
4 o'clock.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna tell her that Terry edited that shit. Put a whole bunch of different clips.
Don't
together.
blame Terry.
Terry, what?
Like, how the hell you made me sound like I like polygamy, Terry? How did you do? Now tell her
Listen,
how you did that. Cause that's some bullshit, Terry. You got me sounding like I like polygamy.
Now tell her how you did.
Tell her how you did it.
Well, have you ever heard of a deep fake? What I did was.
See, Allison.
I want to know
we
the
got
why
CGI in
too.
this too.
Polygyny or monogamous, and why?
All right.
Oh, okay. Man, I'll let y'all go first.
What was the question? Oh man.
Polygamy, polygyny, or monogamy.
Fucking these hoes.
I mean, honestly,
Fucking one hole.
honestly, I'm like a lot of men in the fact that I don't like to share myself, you know. So
What?
I couldn't. I can't do it. I don't like to share.
You don't want to share her.
I don't want to share her,
but her is not polygamy. That's called polyandry.
Yeah.
okay, but if she down for it, I mean, you know.
I mean, what is she down for?
I mean,
You don't have to share her. You don't have to share her because that would be called polyandry, and we're not. That's
polyandry. See,
polyandry is when the woman have multiple men.
Now I would be into that.
now we learn this shit.
Polygamy or polygyny would be where the man have multiple women.
Okay. So let me say my answer like this. I wouldn't mind having multiple women, but because I don't think I would be okay with, you know, her being shared, then if she's not okay with it, then, you know, I don't have to have
I don't want multiple men. I mean, you could have multiple women though.
What?
If she say that.
If she say it, then okay, yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Let's go. Let's give it a try. God damn.
That's real?
Google it.
Yeah,
No, you got some women that feel like that.
I ain't gonna lie though.
I would love if I could
my
have.
virgin pogo stick.
I would love if I could have 2 husbands, 2 men. I would.
So you're into polyandry.
Yeah, if it was more acceptable.
But
I don't.
Both of y'all ain't even say why.
I mean, if you gonna be
Well, the thing is, why?
Boom.
We on my question.
Yeah, we still on your question.
We on your second question.
With the polygamy. so polygamy. This talking about polygamy.
Yeah.
Polygamy or
monogamy, and why?
And why?
Okay, so
Both.
I say monogamy.
And why?
Natural. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know how I would do in that. I don't know how I would do in that space with another woman being that close. You know, just.
Well, y'all gotta live together.
Yeah. Oh.
But you know, the thing is, I always say if I was a woman that was like, okay, but are we going to be intimate together?
Well, you have, from my research,
okay.
you have sister wives, which you don't have to be intimate. You guys are literally just that, like sisters, but wives. Like y'all can hang out, y'all can talk, y'all can be cool. Y'all build a bond and a connection. You know, y'all could do play dates. Y'all. But listen, it costs to be the boss, okay? It ain't even about, like, the penis.
Oh, it's about y'all building together.
It's the economic union.
So
it's the economic union. Because there are more women than there are men.
I was going to say that.
So now, what you going to do with them numbers? Because everything a number games. Like, how you going to make it work? How you going to balance it out? So it's just like, okay, well, do you do that? You don't have to mess with her.
Yeah.
Because not everybody is into messing with girls.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to do, but you have homegirls. You have, and that could just be one of your really, really close homegirls. However, it does consist of humbling the ego.
That's the.
I was about to say, what if, you know what I'm saying? He come home, you know, whoo! Damn, boy, your sister wife wore me out.
Nah,
boy.
don't. First of all, don't say nothing like that. Never bring it up.
Depend on the person, like I said, because it's humbling ego. So, have you built that connection with that significant other that y'all could literally talk about anything under the sun?
If that's the case, I'm gonna wait for her to ask me. I'm be like, yeah, it was good.
Homie? Like, is it that, or is it just like, oh, this is just my husband, or this is my wife, and then you know we do relationship shit. But like, are we really that close?
Yeah.
Like, are we really like
I
that?
want a homie, lover, friend. I want that, but
think of the shit you do with your own homies. Are you willing to do that with your partner?
I feel like in this day and age, with women in our generation, that's becoming something more of a conversation that it actually is in rooms, and more people are starting to go that way instead of just going to traditional.
But I don't know if it's because they want it.
It's like the numbers game is what you were saying, and also people be wanting something different because they seen how it worked in the past or whatever. And if you go back in history, that was like a thing. That was a normal thing.
It was a thing,
Like,
but men was able to provide.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing.
You gotta have the money to
in these foreign countries, these men that be having all these wives, they can support all these wives.
Yeah, but the wives also support that man.
But y'all about to say this is America.
It's a lot for a guy to provide for, let alone himself in America.
So yeah.
Then, and with a significant other, let's not even count kids, but another person. So it's like, are you willing here? In other countries, it might be easier, but here, are you really willing to put in that hard work within yourselves and each other, so everybody is growing?
And I may be
yeah. Let's do it, man.
You know what?
Women aren't. I wish there were more women that were like trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish it was more women that can
establish that trust.
But the thing is, you can establish that trust, but especially here in Miami, we in a different ball game, and I feel like women could be. I just don't think it would work for me.
But it starts within the self too, because if you could trust yourself, you know your limits, you know who you are, you trust yourself. You trust yourself enough that you're not going to allow somebody that's untrustworthy in your circle.
And this may be
sometimes
weird.
We don't know.
Y'all can let me know if I'm wrong. But I think a lot of women, like when they have their man know that woman, but they don't know the actual you. Like, they don't know about them drunken nights. They don't know about them random threesomes or whatever stuff you done did where you was really sliding in the streets. A lot of women like to keep those two lives separate.
A lot of
women
people
like to do that.
You know why? Because it's difficult to be vulnerable with another human being.
True.
Because now you're extremely vulnerable. You allow this person to possibly hurt you
and judge you
and basically go against everything. Play with your emotions, like all of that. It's a lot to consider. It's a lot.
That's the thing, and a lot of guys, they can't take that. So
yeah, like the threesome thing. Like, I know women would say, "Oh, I'll do it with a guy I don't care about, but not the man I love." And I think that's the most craziest thing ever when I hear it. Like, I think that is the weirdest thing.
Because it's the ego. Like, oh my God, somebody is giving him some pussy. Is her puss better than my puss? Is it tighter than my puss? Does he like it more with her? Is he hitting it harder than he do with me? What the fuck going on?
Okay.
It's something like that. It's all ego.
It would take a very strong bond between that man and woman to be able to invite someone else in, not just into their, possibly their bed, but more so their relationship. Like, that's so intimate to me. That's so special. Like, to invite somebody else into that. Oh, and then I don't know.
You ain't answered yet.
Yeah.
I ain't there yet.
You ain't answered yet.
No, I say that's.
Because Brian avoiding it.
Oh, no.
Stop avoiding the question, Brian.
You said no, and you explained why.
Yeah.
You didn't explain why.
I ain't explain why.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Well,
because first of all, you mentioned there are more women than there are men in the world, and that can be a good move to make sometimes. If the woman is okay with it, which is what I said in the beginning, then I'm fine with it. But the only reason I'm like teeter-tottering on the fence is because a woman can say she's fine with something and not really be fine with it. So I'm willing to explore that. But if it causes more problems than it brings good.
Open-minded to it.
Yeah, I'm open-minded to it.
Do you think you can keep two women happy?
Okay, I don't want to say this with too much confidence, but
I don't want to say it too much either.
but
that might be hard. That may be hard to keep me not just physically happy, but emotionally and spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Can you secure me and secure another woman? That's what it would come down to me.
If I understand her correctly, if you're forming like a village, that means y'all all lean on each other. So it's always a counterbalance.
But I'm always going to lean on my man more than I lean on her.
That comes back to, like, you cannot, like, this is how I see it. To say you're going to have a monogamous relationship, right, means that I'm expecting you and I'm expecting myself to be each other's everything. It's a lot to be somebody everything.
Why everything?
Everything. Like, because what you just said is more than just physical. It's mental, it's emotional, it's all that. Yeah. So that means that I got to juggle. Like, I cannot drop the ball. And at the end of the day, I still have to focus on myself because I can only give you as much as I could give myself.
Yeah.
So can I really do all of that and still really take care of myself mentally, emotionally, physically, and all that I have? And these kids, and this business, and my mama, and my sister.
So you want another woman as a distraction?
To hell.
Not distraction a bad way, but just kind of like, boy, go over there. Like, go over there.
I said, it's a counterbalance.
It's a bumper.
It's everything. Everything
like,
is balanced.
More of like y'all relationship already has the chain going to the bottom, but she's more like the anchor.
So it's like, okay.
But it's not just a man and a woman bringing on another woman. I know I have friends to where it was two women and they're close like that. Yeah, and they love each other. And then they just bring a man along. And they're the ones that are close. They're the one that have this connection.
Yeah,
but
the man is...
He just...
like an accessory.
Yeah, exactly.
If I could have two husbands...
It's however you want to set the stipulation.
Exactly,
There's no,
so it
like,
depends.
certain way you go about it, you know, like, but it's however you want to set the stipulation. For me, it's like, if I'm not that domesticated, if I'm, for example, I'm a hustler, I like to grind, I like to work, let me get creative, let me do all of these things.
You need your space.
Let's build this legacy. I need space to think. I got to get creative. Like, you know, like, so it's like, okay, I'm into legacy and generational wealth. I'm not as domesticated as you deserve. I can't give you as much attention as you deserve without robbing from myself.
You know, it's funny, this guy I was dating, he mentioned, because he had a girlfriend, but we dated previously, and he was like, oh, yeah, I said I would marry.
Barber, sorry. I didn't like that word.
He said that he would marry both of us, and he was like, at the end of the day, he was more so what you're saying, generational wealth. He was like, y'all two completely different type of women. And I was like, I got his vision. Generational wealth, yes, we can build, but I ain't that mature yet. It take a lot of maturity.
Come on, sis, if you like to bake bread from scratch, come on, sis. You like to help with kids' homework and you want to stay home and you want to cook and clean and wash. Come on, sis.
That's it.
Let's go.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like, because you answered yours, so I guess I answer mine.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right. So I know
be truthful.
That I have is very
territorial.
Very territorial.
Yeah.
You can be territorial.
So the thing is
I'm territorial.
As far as monogamy, like as far as monogamy and the traditional marriage, I don't know if I technically am like, you know, like a fan of it in a way, because like it's kind of like
of both or.
No, I'm open to the idea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Open-minded.
Of that.
So you seek understanding.
I understand it, and I'm open to it. But I know the person I'm with, it would never. Just never. Like,
but that's when you just had a conversation. Like,
now we could have the conversation. I just know it's just
when it comes down to it, never.
Exactly. And this is what I'm saying. Most women aren't like you. You know what I'm saying? Like you're like a rare find in a way, because most women don't have that
diamond in the rough.
Yeah, like most women are like, nah, like her. This is the norm. Most women are like, nah.
My thing is, I don't really care for women like. Exactly. I don't care for women like
she
that.
Doesn't either. Most women don't.
I feel like I would have to. If I'm inviting you into my relationship, I would have to. I would have to have some type of relationship with you. So I'm not like I have very close friends. I have that, but like I say, it would have to make a lot of sense. I get what you're saying, because I'm like that. I'm not going to be no Susie homemaker. I'm not finna be waking up early, making you pancakes all the time. No, I'm not gonna be doing that.
I don't believe like she
said.
No. Be everything for someone, because that's what I like. What she's saying. No, for real. Like,
I'm just playing.
Don't do that.
No, I agree.
His heart was beating. Like, don't do
that. Chill.
No, but that's why I say I would have two husbands. I believe that.
I have said that before.
I'm selfish.
I don't believe.
I can't share.
I'm not supposed to be your happiness.
So I think
I'm supposed to add to it. So there are certain things where I know there's certain things I know I lack at.
Yeah.
And I just can't do. Like there's certain things I'm just not capable of.
Yeah.
Like my dad used to teach me. He used to tell me all the time, everything is possible. Nothing is impossible. But that nigga lied. All right? There's just certain things that in me, I know as a man, like, there's a certain type of man that would do this, and I'm not that type of man. So,
Why?
Like, I know that in monogamy, it's like she has to accept that.
That's the thing.
You
You
know
don't.
I
Just
wouldn't
like for her,
mind
there's
being
certain
boyfriend
things that
number
she'll
2.
never do that I have to accept. Huh?
So for me, this is my
Go ahead. What'd you say?
Go ahead.
No, I was saying I wouldn't mind being boyfriend number 2 if
I
we're
would-
going based off of the song.
I've been boyfriend.
Because the
number
first
two.
one don't
been there.
seem like he know what to do.
It's all right.
So I'll be boyfriend number 2.
I'd rather him have another girlfriend, like him have his piece, and I have my piece. Like
I ain't gonna
You
lie.
just want, if
I ain't
it's
gonna
you,
lie.
it could be
That-
me too.
That's
like,
why I'm not
that's
really.
yeah, I'm
not
like
really
that.
woke on that side.
But that's right. Well,
I can't have my
for
girl
me-
getting pogo stick. I just
That's what I'm
my
saying. Like,
opinion.
what if you in a monogamous relationship
Wait,
and then
no,
your
go
girl?
ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because this came from you, so I feel like you know more than what you letting know.
This
Oh,
is because
way more.
I like to think of things in multiple perspectives.
Yes.
So
you're a Sag. Yeah, I like.
yeah, in multiple perspectives. So I feel like, okay, with the numbers wise, if we think in numbers, it does not make sense. So that means that if there's more women than men, some of these men are in jail, some of them are not
A lot of black
straight.
Mhm,
You know,
yeah.
like
men. A lot of DL niggas.
especially in our community, you know, like so. If numbers wise, if I take on another man, that means I'm taking from the side that I already don't got enough. You get what I'm saying? Like it's already
It's basically
limited.
like you picking out the bag of foster kids.
Like it's you already limited man, but now I'm
Like,
gonna
might
say,
be a
well, I
serial
want
killer.
2-3 men. Like you know, but it's already a limit. So then that means this one not gonna have, this one not gonna have, and then what's gonna happen is like it's kind of like a battle. Like you gonna have the side chicks, you gonna have the one night stands. Oh damn, I fucked up, I cheated. Like because it's too much temptation because the numbers are not balanced. You get what I'm saying?
And that's why I said I feel like it's the same on both sides. I feel like it's the same for, well, the numbers aren't balanced on our side.
Uh-huh.
But I feel like for women, that for some reason the way y'all makeup is, like the man will never satisfy. Not saying you need to go find another man.
It's not
but
true.
y'all, but not saying you need to find another man. But there's always somebody y'all looking for to like even it out.
I feel like for a woman, because it took me a while. I ain't gonna lie. It took me a while to really know me and to balance me and my emotions and my spirit and my physical and everything within myself first before I expect that from the other person.
Okay.
True.
You got what I'm saying? So I know how to balance myself with or without you.
Yeah.
Now, if you come, you are adding to help with the balance. So
And
I'm
that's my
whole
point.
within myself, but when we come together, we unite.
Mm-hmm.
It has to
makes
be
something
that.
stronger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's something strong. But you cannot feel me because now it's like you're taking from your cup to pour into me, and now you empty.
Yeah.
And then now I'm already low. I can't even
And
pour
that's
back
why-
into you.
That's why I feel like a lot of marriages fail because people seem to think, oh, I'm two halves, and together we make a whole. And it's really just two wholes coming together. That's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't take time to find themselves. Like,
No, you should take
yeah.
time.
But a lot of
You
people
should
need
be-
it.
But a lot
before
of
we-
people don't take time.
Yeah, but before
Yeah.
we join, you should be happy. first.
Yeah.
Like if you're not happy with yourself, this union isn't gonna. It's
It's
not
not
gonna
gonna work.
last
Mm-mm.
because you're not even happy with yourself, so you'll never be happy.
And
with
I can't
us.
make you happy.
Yeah,
I can-
and I can't make you happy. I can
can't-
add to
I
your
can
happiness,
add.
but I can't make you happy.
Absolutely.
And that's my thing of what I preach.
It's work to just keep myself happy all the time. Like it's
And
a lot of
harder
work.
when you have like a partner. Say for instance, you have a partner
Absolutely.
that's depressed, or a partner that's constantly like they don't communicate their feelings. So in their mind, it's like, okay, I'm sad, but I don't know how to communicate it to you. So I'm just gonna be distant, or I'm just gonna, be in that, be a
Shut
pain in the
down.
ass.
I'ma shut
Or,
down, or
shut
I'ma
down.
I'ma throw a tantrum.
Yeah. So then now,
That's
It's
why I
over.
say I would like two guys because I've always had that guy that was like stability,
you just want a friend.
alpha male. You know, that's probably true. And then
That's
I've
what it is.
had
You don't
that
need no
guy
nigga to
that
make
is
you
like
need a friend.
emotionally the person I would want to be with, but everything else.
All in, so you have to.
So
I'm a
if I
lioness.
could, me too.
I'm a lioness, so I look at it like the animals. Like you have your alpha male, right?
Yeah.
and he got a pack to worry about. Let's say now this, and you have your beta male. The beta male might have went hunting or something like that, and he got killed. Now his wife still and her cubs got to be taken care of. He gonna have to take care of them. Like, that's just because he's an alpha male. He has to do that. It's in him to do it. So that means I can't cuddle you right now.
We all pack entertainment, brother.
We are, right. I cannot do that. Now, the beta male is not in him to be that alpha male. That's
but
not
sometimes
in him.
them beta males, that's the ones that's like emotionally.
You just got to communicate with that alpha male. You got to get him vulnerable, because he's only going to give that to his lioness. That's
you
it.
know what? The problem is having an alpha male meet an alpha woman.
And he'll bow.
He will.
No, he
will.
He
out
will.
Of respect, though.
But, you know, when you got alpha women, sometimes it's harder to get us to bow. If you've been,
it takes some work.
Yeah.
It's that pressure.
It takes work.
I
feel like an alpha
If I bow, you gonna bow.
An alpha male will bow before an alpha woman, because she not saying
not
she
necessarily.
had. I've watched this whole podcast on alpha women, and
Not necessarily.
I think they would give you the space and opportunity. I feel like they would bow just so you can see, oh, okay, he's serious. Let me bow. But that alpha woman has to be in a certain place within herself.
Absolutely.
She has to be ready to bow.
You have to demonstrate as a man and a true alpha. Not saying you don't have insecurities, but you're confident, and it's the confidence that attracts an alpha woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, you still have things that, you know, bother you or whatever, but it's just, you have this confidence that you just won't, you're just not gonna fail. Like, even if you fail, like, it's a setback.
Because that's attractive.
You
know
know yeah.
And that's what it is. So when the alpha female comes to you, it's like, you're like, all right, what we gonna do? Of course, it's gonna be a battle at first.
Yeah.
But usually, most of the time, the way
she'll bow. She'll
bow, and then in times, you'll bow in certain settings.
Yeah, it has to be that way.
It's just like if your girl's out and y'all both two alphas, and you're at her event, you gonna go to your side, let her do
that's what I'm saying. I want me a woman like, yo, if we with my peoples, you already know.
Yeah.
If we with your peoples, I make your plates. I do whatever needs to be done, baby. What's up, baby? I'm gonna give you kids. You can talk shit. Oh yeah, I got him trained. Whatever. As long as when we on my side.
But what about when y'all ain't in front of nobody's people? It's just y'all.
Bend that ass so.
Oh, fuck you in. All right, now you know exactly. You know what time it is.
On your motherfucking neck.
Because you know you like that shit.
The female thinking, then they say, because every human being got ego. So the female's like, okay, so and what now? Sign up.
I think that's the issue I'm having at this stage of my life. My pride and ego. Me learning to quiet that so I can, you know, be more open as a woman and allow certain energy. Because right now I'm still kind of like, oh, you challenging me? Bet. I'm going to show, you know? Yeah.
It's a lot. It's work in progress, but it's amazing once you finally get over that.
Get to the other side.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
I know it take work. Like I say, it's within myself. Because I can't expect him to make me bow. You're never going to make me bow. I have to do it. Yeah, I have to do it. But
I'm going to guide you into it. Like, come on now.
We definitely have to bow out right now. Okay? All right.
Definitely do.
We do. It was definitely a pleasure.
You got to come back.
Oh, my God. I felt like we weren't even done.
That's how it is. That's how it is.
We have so much to talk about. It's a pleasure.
Wait, so...
You are more than welcome to come through every
come through for a part 2, most definitely.
Yeah, you got to come back.
Bring your products.
I'm going to bring my product, and before I leave, for sure, I have to tell everybody where to find me. Okay?
Oh, yes, most definitely. I was just about to say, tell them where to find you, what you got going on.
All right, so it's your girl, Goddess Fresh, Queen Fresh Box. You can Google me, www.freshbox.com, Fresh Box V Spa. On all social media platforms is Fresh Box with a PH. So it's PHRESHBOX. And I'm going to keep your box fresh, but naturally.
A.K.A. the pussy plug, A.K.A. the street gyno.
AKA the Sag. Don't forget, that's the Sag right there. You feel me?
These pH balances on the low, man.
Got to. Got to. Yeah, that has been another episode of the Figure It Out podcast. I am your host, Terry Lamar.
Alexis Prenay.
And I'm your host, Brian G. You guys already know Triple PG. Stay prayed up, stay positive, stay persistent, and stay grinding.
There we go.
All right, it's been another episode of Figure It Out podcast. Remember, I don't want you, I want your mom.
Oh, yeah, auntie.
My mama don't want you, though.
Let her answer that.
She don't want her little young Thundercat.